Ever feel like your money just vanishes after every swipe? You're not alone. Credit and debit cards have revolutionized our spending habits, making transactions easier than ever. But here's the twist. These little plastic cards could secretly be draining your wallet and setting you up for financial struggles. Today, we're diving into the hidden ways card payments can make you poorer and what you can do to protect your wealth. 1. The psychology of spending. Studies have shown that people tend to spend around 12 to 18% more when using a credit or debit card compared to cash. But why? It all boils down to psychology. When you swipe a card, you don't physically feel the money leaving your hand, unlike when you're counting cash. This leads to something called decoupling, the separation of spending from the feeling of loss. You're just tapping a card, and within seconds, you've made the purchase. This decoupling effect makes us less conscious about our spending. Think about it. If you're holding $100 in cash, you're far less likely to hand over $90 on a whim. But with a card, you might not even blink. If you're trying to budget, try using cash for a week. You'll feel the difference. 2. The dreaded interest rates and fees. When it comes to credit cards, one of the biggest wealth drains is the interest rate. The average credit card APR, annual percentage rate, in the US is around 16 to 18%. That means if you carry a balance, you're paying a significant premium just for borrowing money. Let's say you have a $1,000 balance on your card with a 16% interest rate. If you only make the minimum payment each month, it could take you over 5 years to pay it off, with nearly $400 in interest alone. Imagine what that $400 could do if it was invested or saved rather than being eaten up by credit card interest. That's the price of convenience. 3. Monthly fees and hidden charges. Aside from interest, credit card companies also make a fortune off of fees, annual fees, late payment fees, over-limit fees, cash advance fees, and foreign transaction fees. These add up, and each dollar paid is a dollar lost from your pocket. For example, if you're hit with a $35 late fee every couple of months, that's an extra $200+ a year just for missing payment deadlines. Even those who avoid carrying a balance can fall into the trap of these charges, cutting into their wealth over time. 4. The debt trap. One of the worst parts of card payment habits is how they can trap people in a vicious cycle of debt. When you're only making minimum payments, you're mostly covering the interest without making a real dent in the principal amount. And here's where it gets worse. The average American household carries about $6,000 in credit card debt. Many don't realize how quickly this can balloon if you're only paying the minimum. It might start as an affordable $20 meal here or a new pair of shoes there, but small expenses snowball, leading to a debt mountain that feels impossible to escape. 5. Cards make it easy to overspend. With cards, it's so much easier to make those impulse buys. You're not limited by the cash in your pocket. As long as you've got credit, you can keep spending. And here's the catch. Many credit card companies reward this behavior through cashback and points programs. While rewards sound good, they can lead you to spend more just to earn points. Studies show that reward card holders spend around 23% more than they would if they weren't trying to maximize points. Earning 1% cash back on a $200 shopping spree gives you $2 back, but you've still spent $198. Is it worth it? 6. Schemes and the modern card payments trend. Have you seen those buy now, pay later options popping up everywhere? Companies like Afterpay, Klarna, and even some credit cards have made it even easier to delay paying for purchases. While this seems convenient, it often leads to overspending because you're not thinking about the future payments that will pile up. Before you know it, you've got multiple small payments coming out of your account each month, which add up faster than you realize. This strategy encourages immediate gratification, but keeps you financially tied to the past. 7. The opportunity cost of paying with credit. One thing people rarely consider is the opportunity cost of carrying credit card debt. Every dollar spent on interest or fees is a dollar not invested. Over the long term, that missed investment potential adds up. If you had $10,000 in debt accruing 18% interest and you cleared that debt, you could put the same money into an investment earning 8% interest. Over a decade, that switch alone could save or earn you thousands of dollars. Building better financial habits. Credit cards aren't all bad. They're a tool that can be powerful if used wisely. Many people have built excellent credit histories and even earned rewards by managing their cards responsibly. But to make card payments work for you, not against you, you need to stay mindful of each transaction. Imagine what an extra $500 or $1,000 could do for you at the end of the year if it wasn't spent on interest and fees. That's a vacation fund, an emergency stash, or the beginnings of an investment portfolio. By using cards wisely or even switching to cash, you can redirect that money into something that builds your future, instead of draining it. Thanks for watching. If you found these insights helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a tip on building a stronger financial future. Remember, it's not about earning more, but about keeping more of what you earn. See you in next video.